Hey guys, this is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching. I am simply doing a quick review of the levels and the zones so that the team members can see how they interact. So if you'd like a 5-day pass to the room and you're watching this, you can email me at tradeandperform@gmail.com and just ask for a 5-day trial to the room. I'm happy to give it to you. Okay guys, so this morning, so we're going to start with ES and we'll roll to NQ. Right, so this is what the chart looked like as I posted it. Right, so here's the NQ profile. Right, so these are the levels as were posted relative to Friday. I said the important parts will be down here in this 11,550 in terms of finding responsive buyers. This anomaly, the light blue anomaly, was weak. The yellow anomaly was strong. And then Thursday's low and Wednesday's low and Friday's low were very key areas to track back in. Right, so that's on NQ. I apologize. I know it started off, and then we're going to go to do ES. Here's ES, same concept, right? So we noted that NQ is actually weaker than ES going in, right? And then again, that Thursday's low would be key, and Friday's low would be key. And then getting underneath 39.62 to 39.58, well, those were also key levels to look for responsive buyers. So the idea was as we're hitting these yellow and red lines as they're coming down, we should find responsive buyers back up since we're primarily long traders, right? So now we can go look at those levels. So this is how this just translates, right? And I just want to trace it so you can see how it works, right? So when we open up, you can see first that we opened up, we tested into this zone, found responsive buyers, tested into Thursday's low, all the way up to the anomaly. We found responsive sellers at the anomaly, all the way back to the yellow zone where we found responsive buyers, back up to backside test, Thursday's low. This is an ES. We then pushed through the anomaly, right, down into the next untested anomaly during the RTH, found responsive buyers once again to come back up to the anomaly above. This is when I talk about the market likes to travel from anomaly to anomaly. That's what the market's doing. We found responsive sellers back into the anomaly, responsive buyers coming out of New York lunch. Then it finally failed, and you'll see there's no support zone between 38.94 and 39.84 and 39.64. You can see we finally traded underneath 39.62, which I noted this morning would be a key area to find responsive buyers. And ES found responsive buyers into the close back up. So this isn't anything incredible. This is just following the dots one by one by one as they set up so that you have an idea of when you take the trade on process via the algo where the trade might go, where you might find preferred setups, if you can match up the algo with key locations, so on and so forth. So there's nothing special about this in terms of anyone who can read a profile chart can come up with these zones. The key is understanding the mechanics of how the market flows up and down and when it gives up support areas and when it finds support areas. And this is just something you want to repeat every day because over time it's going to start to make sense, like its own language and its own behavioral process, right? So let's go do NQ here real quick, and then I'll post this. So here's NQ. So let's go back. Here's today. And so NQ had a little bit different look. NQ was stronger than ES at the open, right? So again, key levels. The yellow lines, the blue lines are weak anomalies, and then the target down were these red areas. All of this down here was pretty key. I don't think we quite made it down there by the end of the day, but that will be a key area, that whole 11,560 to 11,520 for finding responsive buyers. And what you will see is we opened up in the anomaly, right? That's 8:30. We drove up to test Thursday's low and Friday's low, both of them. So we tested out to test both of them, came up to the purple line, which is the Friday's value area low, exhausted. I thought that whole move was manufactured. Right back down to the anomaly where, again, they tried to find responsive buying. We just kind of moved the point of control to this point, just chopped all the way through that anomaly on the second test. And then finally, you can see that the buyers gave up, pushed down to this anomaly. You'll see that this anomaly held overnight, but again, a blue anomaly is much weaker than a yellow anomaly, and it finally gave up the ghost. And what you see here is just we found responsive buying in NQ based on ES getting to support, and that's it. But again, I would encourage you to go through and tell yourself this story every day so you understand. That's how when I look at a chart and I go, hey, what's my target back up? I go 11,641.50. That's how I'm able to do that so easily. And then my extended target, the point of control still has to be right here at 11,700. So this evening, I would say the upside extended target is 11,700. The primary upside target is 11,641, right? And then I'd go adjust the zones based on the profile. So anyways, this is Simon. I'm a Trade and Perform coaching. Hope y'all had a great day. I know we did. We were 4 for 5 on the algo setups and another profitable day in the books, guys. So great job. Go TNP. Have a good night, guys.